Well, hello there, and welcome to another installment of Landon's videos. In today's episode, this is not an episode, this is not a series. Why am I talking? This is not an episode series. This is just another video, guys. What is up? Welcome to another video. Alright, so today's video, what we're going to talk about is actually scrimming. Ever heard of it? Probably not, because nobody is scrimming anymore. Landon, why is this happening? What is going on? Has the world ended? Clearly not, but, you know, is it? And I have the answer for you. Why teams are no longer scrimmaging, why they don't want to. Like, teams are still scrimmaging, but there is, like, no sign. Like, if you're asking for scrims on Twitter, it's like a tumbleweed, you know, going in a freaking desert. Like, you're just, like, waiting for someone to respond to you, and no one wants to anymore. And I think that there is a clear reason why nobody, I don't know why I just looked at the window, but nobody wants to scrim anymore. It's because this game is not fun to play. I said it! This game is not fun to play. I'm sorry, but I'm not trying to offend anyone or anything like that, but after playing a Call of Duty game for about 6 months, it starts to get stale. Like, let's be real, it starts to get stale. Black Ops 2 was even that way at times. It was not nearly as stale. You know, games in the past have been stale, but they haven't been as stale as the last 3 titles that we've had. I should say 2 titles, because like Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. Anyway, so this game gets tiring after a while. You do the same things over and over again. There's only 2 guns in the game people really use. I mean, there's the sniper, and occasionally, if it's not, you know, a partner's agreement, a gentleman's agreement to be taken out, the LMG is also used. And there's no real gun that anyone likes to use anymore. It's usually the BAL or the ASM-1. I'm sure everyone knows that. So along with only, like, hardly any difference, you play on the same maps every freaking month, every day, every hour, every second. You're playing on the exact same maps. Now, have they added a couple new maps into Season 3? Yes, they have. But I'm not gonna keep asking myself easy questions, because it's like, so I've been noticing on Twitter, like I said, nobody is wanting to scrim. I'll see, you know, scrim please, anyone want to scrim it? Players will like synchronize it, so they'll see like 4 tweets at the exact same time. Like, guys, let's get these tweets out all at the same time so nobody can miss it. It's like scrim, team scrim, please, please God, we need to scrim before Dallas. And nobody wants to scrim anymore. Like, nobody, it's almost impossible to find people wanting to scrim anymore at a convenient time. Like, some people want to scrim like maybe like 3 or 4, but if you want to scrim late at night, good luck with that. Good luck with wanting to do pro scrims with anybody. Because like I said, this game gets boring. People are tired of it. They want to play CSGO. They want to play a bunch of these different games. H1Z1. I don't know what the games people are playing now. I'm too old for that. Not really. I'm only 19 years old. Anyway, but still, there's a bunch of different games people are wanting to play besides the actual one that they're good at, that they're pro at. And this is only just fuel to the fire for Optic Gaming, because whether or not Optic scrimming, because they're usually not, like I saw them last night, they were wanting to scrim, and they're like, you know what, let's just not do it, no one wants to. But the fact is, you have what, a couple days, a month, next weekend is freaking Dallas, and nobody is team scrimming with each other. Now, I'm not trying to yell, I'm not trying to be rude, but if you expect to do well at Dallas and you have not been team scrimming, good luck, man. Good luck doing well at this next event if you have not been scrimming with each other. All the new lineups, we'll be fine, dude. We're a good team. You know, we might lose to Optic, big deal. Maybe we get like top 5, maybe even top 8. But you know what? Scrimming, not a big deal. Now, I'm not a player. I'm not a player at all. So I can say this and not be like, I can judge someone for not team scrimming, but if I was them, I wouldn't be team scrimming either. You know why? Because I'm not a big fan of this game either. And I said in the beginning of this game, I said, I'm not sure how long this game will last, and I got roasted. I hate it to you guys. This game it lasted longer than I thought it would. It lasted longer than I thought it would. Now, I'm not trying to be super negative. I'm not trying to be rude, because I think that Season 3 is amazing thus far. You know, all the changes they've had, the host vetoes, the only 22 matches now, makes the league so much more exciting. I have actually been enjoying watching the Season 3 league. So they're keeping it active, they're keeping it, you know, relevant and stuff. And, you know, one could argue, well, they're playing, you know, they have league matches. That's kind of like their way to scrim. Well, imagine, like, that's cut in half, because they only have 22 matches now instead of 44. And you might play every other day rather than every day, or every day twice a day. Like that, it's a lot different. You only have 1 match a night instead of 2 a night, or even 2 each night, if that makes sense or not. And now people are trying to find alternatives. You like Money 8s is a very popular thing. I've seen people trying to play paintball. It's like with MK14s. It's a pretty fun thing to do. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. And I've seen a lot of pros making videos. Neslo, for instance, he's like, nobody is team scrimming. If you expect to beat Optic, I mean, if you're not expecting to beat Optic, are we just playing for a second? Are we just playing to play even though we know we're not going to win? And that is the complete opposite of competing in the first place. You compete to win. You don't compete to maybe get second or to maybe get third. Like, that's not the entire point. And I think a lot of players are just realizing they're like, Optic's too strong. They're too difficult to beat. Do you guys remember Black Ops 2? Whenever every single person was trying to grind out Call of Duty more than Complexity, and Complexity wouldn't let that happen. They would be playing at all hours, all the time, through the night, and be waking up early in the morning. Like, they had a schedule to play Call of Duty at all times, trying to make them be more effective, to have more time to scrim. And now it's like, Optic's good. Oh, too bad. That just sucks. To play Optic Gaming, it's like, oh man, this is terrible. Let's argue. Let's get frustrated. And that's not the way to beat them, because now the Optic Gaming isn't scrimming as much. This is a perfect opportunity for a new roster to come up in the ranks and try to contest. This is the middle of the game. This is where it shows who wants it, who is the most dedicated person, who wants it better than anybody else is at this point in the game. Now, anyone can be good at the beginning of the game. Anybody can be more dedicated than anybody else at the beginning of the game. Congratulations. You know what? You have that. The end of the game, nobody is excited at the end of the game. But the middle of the game is where it's like, okay, we've made it this far. We have about 5 months left. What can we do from here on out? The next 3 months, the next 4 months will still be filled with a bunch of stuff for Call of Duty competitive. What can we do now? How can we, place better? How can we win championships with the roster that we have for right now? And you have to be team scrimming. You have to get work done. You have to at least try to get stuff done with your roster. And league matches will not cut it if you want to be a top team in the game. A lot of people argue, they say team scrims really aren't that big of a deal. And I can understand that in some ways. Team scrims online is a little bit different from LAN. But what else are you going to do? There's nothing else to do. League matches are online matches. It's basically the exact same thing. And teams get way better from league matches. We've already seen that happen. That's the perfect practice for your roster. And I want to see teams at least trying or making, an effort to try to post team scrims, to even try to find teams to play. And I've seen a couple teams be successful. I've seen Optic do it. I've seen TK try. And I've seen, actually, I believe it was Synergy, or maybe it wasn't Synergy. It was like Isolation Empire. It was someone, like, they're always tweeting out for team scrims. And I respect that incredibly. I respect that a lot. And I want to see teams try that. Actually, it was DT. It was Dream Team. I think I see Dream Team tweet out every single day for team scrims, like at least twice or 3 times a day. So team scrims are still happening, but they're not as rapid, and I want to see those increase, because these rosters will just only deplete if they don't, keep continuing their success that they've already had. So guys, I apologize. I don't want this to be a rant video. This is not me to rant. This is not a video for me to be like, hey, you guys need to work on it, because I totally have the position to say that. Because I'm not a pro player. I don't have to play this game all the time, and I respect that. I respect anyone who's played this game in a competitive level. I respect you, because you have done something that is way harder to do, and you put in so much more time than anybody else. But I'm just trying to add in a little bit of incentive to hopefully help anyone who wants to team scrim, who wants to be good in the game. So guys, if you guys did enjoy the video, now that we're at a positive note, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video. If you guys have reached this point in the video, make sure to leave a like, because I really do appreciate it. I want to know who actually gets to this point in the video for a study that I'm doing. I'm collecting data right now. But no, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like, and I will see you guys later. Setup video coming soon, I promise. I'm still editing it, and I messed up in trying it, and I'm not going to explain much more because it's very embarrassing. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful day and a great July 4th. I think it's already ended by now, but still, see you guys later. Peace out.